Hello Life Path 11, welcome to your reading. Thank you for being here today. I hope I find you well. So I'm going to pull your first card from this deck, the Dream of Gaius deck. And then we're going to move into the Light Seers deck. So we want your overall energy first. We have the Six of Earth. Okay, so in the original tarot, this is known as the Six of Pentacles. We're looking at two-way abundance here. So it's about giving and receiving. So you may find, a lot of gratitude from your side coming through and gratitude coming back, which is going to create a beautiful two-way abundance. Also, it's about being charitable and positive. So it's having also a very generous mindset. There's an advancement coming through on the spiritual awakening process for those of you who are actively seeking. So this is really good news. It means you're having a forward motion or delving deeper into your own inner world. So it's okay. It's also help coming from others, community. The Six of Earth is a good time to tap into the connectivity as well. So not the connectivity of, the Earth, the planet, but also the connectivity of community. You may find yourself wanting to go outside more, be around people more, interactions. It's a very beautiful energy. It also comes with a gentle reminder of responsibility. So is there anything like Path 11 you need to do? If you do, you're being reminded to, to step into it and not to allow any kind of resistance. Try and push through it as best you can and to get things done, okay? So let's have a look at the rest of the energy surrounding you over the next 1 to 2 weeks. This come out straight away. So now we have the Five of Pentacles. Now when we look at this card, Life Path 11, we see just a girl on the illustration. She has her head in her hands, and there's a key here that unlocks the door, but she can't see it, because her head is in her hands. This is a reminder to look above the situation for answers. So if you find yourself in a situation, Pentacles is generally health and wealth, so it could be something to do with either or both of those areas of life. But it's try not to get lost in negative thought patterns, because when you get lost in negative thought patterns, you can often miss the key, the way out. So in order to find solutions, look to a different way of doing things as well is another way. If what you've been trying isn't necessarily working, find a different way. So if you have been looking to have a way of getting some more finances in, look to a different way of that. If you want some extra money or just money for general living, look to different ways of bringing that abundance in. And also like health, so if you've been trying to get fitter or lose some weight, that kind of thing, or just feel healthier, look at what you can change in your life in order to bring that forward. So it's about taking your mind out of this negative thought pattern or even the past way of doing things, and looking to the new, looking forward. Now this card has come in your mental body as well, interestingly. So it is, again, we've got this double reminder of the mind. The mind can work with you, the mind can work against you. So pay attention to your thoughts and see at where are your thoughts helping you, where are your thoughts hindering you in life. But the Five is a temporary situation, okay? So it's not something to worry about too much. It's a temporary situation that you'll be able to move through. With this being in the mental body, it is probably, I'd say more than anything, what's happening, or what might come up over the next coming weeks, is that your mind might start getting stuck in a thought pattern. Not necessarily a negative one, but definitely one that needs a change in direction in order for you to progress and gain what it is you want in terms of health and wealth. Okay, now let's have a look at the emotional body. See what's coming through. I'm feeling that one jump out. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. We've got a lot of pentacle energy here. Life Path 11 coming through. The Queen of Pentacles, this is a really beautiful card. It's your emotional body placement in the spread. The Queen of Pentacles is, sometimes it can be another person that comes into your life, or somebody you know that you just start to really connect with. You know, but it's about working, it's about working towards healing and gaining that life that you want. So, you know, again, we're looking at the material world and health. With you having Life Path 11, a lot of pentacle energy, I'd say that the next coming weeks are going to be very much about that. So your health and your wealth, your abundance, how you feel within yourself, within your physicality, and how you feel about your, your material possessions, or even the finances that you have in order to do the things you want to do, like say going traveling, or doing a course, or that kind of thing. But this is where your attention is going to be. But we do see emotional satisfaction coming through in this area. Again, this could be because of a person you're around who's giving you lovely direction, or a book you've read, somebody you come across on the internet, or somebody in your actual life giving you a direction and making you feel more positive about things. Or it could be that you are just going to really be getting into that attitude of gratitude, and starting to really see the abundance in your life. If I don't know if you've ever watched Joe Dispenza, but he says in order to create, you have to imagine it first, basically. You have to feel it so that you align with it, because sometimes if we're not aligned with it, even when it comes our way, we can reject it, or we can sabotage, that kind of thing. So to get the body in alignment with what you want is to really use the imagination, and an attitude of gratitude is a really good way of doing that, of being in alignment with abundance. It's a very good place to start. So yeah, but we do see this coming through. Again, it is all about abundance so far, this physical and health and wealth, as I like to put it. Okay, let's see what else we've got going. We're going to look for direction from Spirit now. Oh, okay. We have the Lover's card coming through for you right now. So, the Lover's card, generally about romantic relationships. This is direction from Spirit. So, the next coming weeks, it might be a good time to look at your relationship or your past relationships. If you are currently not in a relationship, there's things to learn from that. Whenever it's direction from Spirit, it is things to learn. So this could help you get a deeper understanding of yourself, a deeper understanding of others, or help you on your healing process if you have had negative experiences in past relationships. So this is going to be coming through. You're going to be concentrating on a relationship in one way, shape or form, a new one or an old one. For some of you, it could be somebody new coming through. It could be in conjunction with this Queen of Pentacles here. So it might be somebody, that you meet that makes you feel good and puts you in that beautiful alignment, and somebody who you can see a romantic future with. So, it's a collective reading, so take what resonates. So, yeah, there's different things coming through here. Now, as we've got the health coming through and the Lover's card, If you have had past relationships that have been, you know, very difficult on you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you know, to remember that if you're holding on to that, it's trapped in your body and it can create health issues, you know. So I feel, again, it's about going within, having a look at these past relationships, and seeing, you know, where are you holding on and where can you let go, and free that energy, you know, from the body, and give your body time to heal as well. So healing you emotionally and physically, and that will help you stay in this energy of abundance, you know, in the attitude of gratitude, as you release the old and make way for the new. Okay. So the next placement is your inner strength. So let's have a look and see what comes out. Oh, we've got you here. Oh, we've got two coming through. Right, the Nine of Swords. Oh, and the Strength card. The Nine of Wands, sorry. It's because I'm reading it upside down. The Nine of Wands and the Strength card coming through. So the Nine of Wands is all about determination and resilience as well. And the final push, you know, it's really pushing through something, and motivation in the face of difficulties. Now, it's come out in reverse, and then we've got the Strength card next to it. I don't feel it's come out in reverse to say, oh, you're not going to have any kind of determination or motivation. I feel it's come out in reverse to say that the motivation you need is not a pushy motivation. It's not a forceful motivation. It's time to go into the chilled motivation. You know, the Strength card is about inner strength, and it's a very calm strength. So I feel these two cards, Life Path 11, have come out together to say to you, your inner strength is being able to go with the flow, to tap into that flow of life, to not, to make them changes that you want to make in order to create the life you want, but at the same time to allow things to unfold naturally. Do your inner work, change what you need to change, but try to go with the flow of the change. Don't, I think Abraham Hicks says it about swimming upstream. When you trying too hard, you end up swimming upstream rather than just going with the flow and letting life unfold and take you in the direction you want to go in. So it's a time of calm action rather than forced action. I feel is the best way to put that. But to get the Strength card, it's beautiful. Let's pop the Strength card here. The Strength card is a beautiful card. It's beautiful energy. It's showing that strength, vulnerability as well. Strength can be vulnerability. And when dealing with relationships, the best way, even, whether you're healing a past relationship, or whether you're in a current relationship, or you've met somebody new, or you're meeting somebody new, vulnerability is needed. That calm inner strength, rather than having the walls up. So if you're going into a past relationship and going into the old wounds from that and healing them, you have to allow yourself to feel it. You have to be vulnerable. It's painful, and I know that. But it's the only way through. The only way out is in, as they say. And it's a reminder to have that strength to be vulnerable when you need to be, okay? It's a very strong card to get. Now we're going to have a look at the final energy for you. So let's just move the Buddha here so I can pop that up there. Let's have a look. I'm getting two cards coming through for you again. Okay, let's pop these over there. So you have, finishing the reading, you have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful energy. We have the you know, the start of a new emotional set point, but at the same time emotional abundance and emotional maturity. And we're seeing these two things going hand in hand. It's kind of like, what this reminds me of, Life Path 11, is the number 10. Because the number 10 is the end of a cycle, but then when we take it down in numerology, so we take it down to the 1, it's the start of a new cycle, you see. And this is what's happening here. So we can see emotionally, an old cycle is ending and a new cycle is coming through. But the new cycle is going to feel, because it's a Queen, the new emotional cycle, so you know how you're feeling emotionally, is going to feel like quite a big jump, you know. You may feel you know you've had some stuck energy or stuck emotions, having trouble letting go of it, how you feel towards something or generally somebody, and then all of a sudden it shifts and you just feel this jump in your emotional well-being. Yeah, and so much understanding coming through here with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so that's a very beautiful way to end this section of the reading. I do the yes or no card section, so if you have a question, stick around for that. But yeah, so I'm going to pull a oracle card. Let's have a look. I think because we have so much energy, earth energy, in your reading, Life Path 11, we will go with the angels and ancestors. These are very earthy cards. So Druid, hold the space. Okay, so I feel this is in conjunction again with the Lovers card. There's healing coming through. It, you know, as I say, it could be healing an old relationship. Even if it's somebody new coming in, you may find that old thought patterns or old emotions get triggered, and this creates you having to face them and heal. But hold the space. So it's you know, again with the Strength card, it's that beautiful inner strength. And it's just holding space for yourself whilst you're going through some changes, which you are. You know, we see this here with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups coming through together. Emotional changes. So a reminder just to be kind to yourself whilst you're going through this transition, okay? This transition of energy. I do see an energetical shift coming through quite strong in this reading, which is always a good thing, you know, especially if you're actively working on the spiritual path. That's what you're looking for. Right, okay, I'm going to clear the table, Life Path 11, and we will move into the yes or no answers section. Okay. I am just going to pull the 3 cards out. I want to say, Life Path 11, check how you feel about the answer you get. So if you get an answer opposing to the one you wanted, just check how you feel about it. Try not to let it, you know, make you feel bad. That's not the intention of this section. It's to see how you feel. Can you change it? And if you can't change it, learning to go into acceptance. The other important thing about this section of the reading is to remember energy shifts and changes. So you may get we've got 3 coming together here. I'm feeling them there. Yeah, so, you know, an example of this is your question is, am I going to pass my exam? And it comes out with a no, and then be like, ask yourself, why are you not going to pass your exam? What's going to prevent you? And then you might be like, oh, well, I've not been, you know, studying. So of course it's going to be a no, you know, because you need to study. You need to know the answers, if you like, for the exam. This is just an example. So the cards are just giving you a kick up the derriere to get studying, you know. So sometimes the answers can shift and change depending on the action you take after you get the action. The answer is what I'm trying to say. Right, okay, so I'll give you a moment to choose. If you need more time, like Path 11, you can pause the video. We're going to turn them over. So the first one is a yes, okay? We've got the Four of Cups, more cups energy. Oh, we've got the Ace of Cups again for the second card and another yes. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles again. Oh, with another yes. So 3 yeses coming through today for you. I hope that was the answer you was looking for. If it wasn't, remember Life Path 11. See what you can do to change the outcome of the answer of the cards, okay? If you can't do anything to change the outcome, then learn to be in acceptance with things as they are, okay? That was the reading. Thank you very much for being here, Life Path 11. It's been a pleasure reading for you today. I hope to see you in a new video. Until then, take care. Bye.